what you're seeing with Bakhram and all the praise that he is getting, and trust me, when you put on a performance like that and then, you stop somebody, it's going to put you on the map and it's going to get you talked about. A good win is always celebrated. But a lot of people are feeling that, they're overshooting with him. So a lot of people are saying that now they're saying that Bakhram would beat somebody like Errol Spence, somebody like Jaron Ennis doesn't stand a chance against him, and he will also beat the likes of Terrence Bud Crawford. Okay, a lot of this is going around. A lot of people are saying this, but number one, you have to peep the names that they want to throw in front of them. That's number one. Number two, take it and let them run with it. You want to know why? Because not taking any credit away from him, you have to learn how to give these people credit while the overzealous boxing fans want to overshoot them. It's your responsibility as a boxing fan to put people where they properly are supposed to be. Don't overhype them, and yet don't underestimate them. Don't shoot them too low, but yet at the same time, don't shoot them too high. That's the responsibility you got as a spectator. You know what I'm saying? You really can't trust what people say in boxing, but I say embrace it, because if you haven't watched my last video, I suggest that you probably stop this video and go watch the last one, because this one correlates exactly with what I've been saying. Let them do it, because this is nothing but history repeating itself. Didn't they do the same thing to Tim Tszyu? Didn't they talk about all the people he would beat? Charlo, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, and stuff like that. They just got done doing this, and that's what the previous video was about. Now you're seeing it in real time. They're doing it again. Okay, the same thing that they did to Tim, they now doing the Bakhram. Okay, they're doing the exact same thing. Let them do it, because he will be all that until somebody from America beats him. Then all of a sudden, he'll go back to being nothing. Once again, you got to peep the politics of the game. So go ahead and let them do it. Let them hype them up. Let them build them up. Let them do all that. And when an American fighter steps in there, you know what I'm saying, and takes all those accolades, watch it not transfer over to him. This is the game that they constantly play, but at least now you can watch them doing it in real time. Like I said, they just got done doing this with Tim Tszyu. Now they're doing it again. Now, I warned, this is the reason they'll never get out of that cycle, because they're always electing somebody and overshooting them for the sake of wanting them to be better than a group of fighters that they don't like. So let them do it, because we've been here before. This ain't nothing but a rerun, and when it comes down to it and boxes flushes it out and always lets you know who's who, watch them have to backtrack and discredit. Okay, so go ahead and let them do it, because like I said, it's a never ending cycle. This is why they will never get to the level of the people that they try to discredit. This is exactly why. It's a good win. Take it as a good win. But all the stuff that y'all saying, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not a huge Jaron Ennis fan, only because he has not walked it like he's talked it yet, and he hasn't proven anything to me yet. But even I have to step in and say, look, just the fact that y'all trying to throw Jaron under this guy and then throw Terrence Crawford up under this guy, y'all doing too much. Because in one instance, you can say Jaron's good enough to beat Terrence Bud Crawford, but he ain't good enough to beat Bakhram. Like, come on now. We talk about the pound for pound best fighter in the world, and automatically with one fight against the last guy that they hyped up into a hype train position got beat. Now all of a sudden, he's better than that guy. You see, the person that's supposed to get their credit never get their time in the spotlight because of what the person looked like who occupies the spotlight. Now you understand why they can't stand to see no American fighter as pound for pound number one. They always got to go grab a foreigner. They always got to, and they never have to do much. Just like this situation. They never have to do much to get all those praises. However, the American fighter, he has to go through the gauntlet. He has to go through hell only to arrive at the end. And guess what? Still not get any credit. So go ahead and let them do it. This is what forever keep those American fighters sharp and on top of their game, because they're not allowed the room to be lackadaisical. They're not allowed the room to be cherry picked or nothing like that, because everything they do is scrutinized from the rooter to the tutor. That's both good and bad. Okay? It's bad because they never want to give you your credit. It's good because you will always be sharper. That's why you will always remain sharper than the rest. This is why it will always be, because we're never allowed the same amount of breaks. We're never given the same kind of passes. And I don't want them. This is why I be so hooked on not ridiculing people, but checking them correctly, because it is that checking that keeps us up to par. It is that checking that keeps us sharp. Okay? I don't want to treat you like Mexican fans treat their fighters, because do you see the end result of that? Nothing but a whole bunch of weak fighters that's scared to fight any American fighters, that believe they have to take PEDs. What do you think that comes from?